Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a technology that's already reshaping your world, from the ads you see online to those instant fraud alerts from your bank. And the real magic isn't just what it does, but when it does it. We're talking about right now, in real time. Now, think about that for a second. This isn't some far-off sci-fi concept. It's the core promise of real-time analytics. It's the power to know, to decide, and to act not based on what happened yesterday or even an hour ago, but on what is happening in this very instant. So here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll get a handle on this power of now. Then we'll see how it's showing up in your wallet and keeping you safe online. From there, we'll look at how it's optimizing the actual physical world around us. And finally, we'll take a quick peek under the hood at the tech that makes it all tick. Okay, first things first. Let's really dig into this fundamental shift in how we handle information. It's a move from waiting around for answers to watching them unfold live. To really get why this is such a game changer, you have to look at how things used to be done with something called batch processing. The best analogy is an old roll of film. You take a bunch of pictures, but you have no idea what you've got until hours, maybe days later when you get them developed. That's yesterday's data. Stream processing, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. It's like a live video feed, analyzing every single frame of data the very moment it's created. And that whole live feed idea, well, it has a name: streaming data processing. This is the engine that drives literally everything we're about to talk about. It's this ability to analyze data while it's still moving, still in flight, that unlocks the incredible power of now. All right, so where does all this powerful tech actually show up? Well, let's start in a place where every millisecond can mean millions of dollars: the world of commerce and finance. Just think about it for a second. You've got high-frequency trading systems making millions of automated decisions based on market data that's just fractions of a second old. Or when you apply for something online and your credit score is generated instantly. That's real-time analytics. And you know those product recommendations that seem to read your mind as you browse? Yep, that's a real-time engine, learning from your every click. This quote absolutely nails the goal of a technology called real-time bidding. In the split second it takes for a web page to load, there's a lightning-fast auction happening behind the scenes. Advertisers are bidding to show you an ad, and it's all based on your live data. It is personalization at an insane speed. And that's exactly how it works. A system is tracking your behavior as it happens: where your mouse goes, what you hover over, what you add to your cart, and then it adjusts what you see on the website in response. Not tomorrow, not in 5 minutes, but right now, while you're still there. But hey, this technology does a lot more than just try to sell you things. It's also working around the clock as this kind of invisible guardian, keeping your digital life safe and secure. Let's play out a scene that might be a little too familiar for some of you. So you're at home, minding your own business, but suddenly a charge is attempted on your credit card from thousands of miles away. How on earth does your bank know instantly that something's wrong? Well, it happens in a blur, just like this. The moment the transaction is attempted, the data is streamed. Anomaly detection systems immediately flag it as weird. Then, real-time fraud detection algorithms confirm the risk based on your location and other factors. And bam, the transaction is blocked and you get that text message on your phone. And the craziest part, all of this happens in less time than it takes to blink. The very same principle is used to protect entire companies through network intrusion detection systems. But this stuff isn't just happening on your screen or in the cloud. Real-time analytics is fundamentally changing how our physical world actually operates, from a massive factory floor all the way to your front door. So picture this: a shipping company can track its entire fleet of trucks live on a map and instantly reroute them to avoid a traffic jam. A factory can see its entire supply chain in real time and predict a part shortage before it shuts down the line. Data from thousands of tiny sensors, the Internet of Things, or IoT, can be analyzed to stop a machine from breaking down. And in healthcare, a patient's vital signs can be monitored constantly, alerting a doctor to a problem the second it starts. When you look at the impact across these areas, it is just massive. Whether it's analyzing live location data from a delivery truck or sensor data from a patient's heart monitor, the result is a level of optimization, efficiency, and safety that was literally impossible with yesterday's data. Okay, so by now you're probably thinking, how in the world does all of this actually work? What's the magic? Well, let's take a quick look inside the engine room. At the very heart of it all is this incredible concept called complex event processing, or CEP.
The best way to think about it is like a super-powered detective watching 100 live security feeds at once. CEP isn't just looking at one thing happening. It's looking for specific sequences and patterns across all of those data streams to spot something important, like that fraudulent credit card charge we talked about earlier.
But CEP doesn't work alone. It's part of a team, really. You have streaming ETL tools that act like translators, cleaning up all the messy live data so it makes sense. You have Stream SQL, which lets an analyst basically ask a flowing river of data a question like, hey, how many trucks are running late right now? And then you have live dashboards, which are like the command center, putting it all on a screen so a human can see what's happening at a glance.
So when you boil it all down, real-time analytics is shifting our entire world from being reactive, fixing problems after they happen, to being proactive, stopping them before they start. But as this incredible technology weaves itself deeper into our lives, turning every click, every transaction, and even every heartbeat into a data point, it leaves us with a really big question. As every single moment becomes a part of the stream, who gets to watch?